Alright, so what I'm supposed to do is build a one rare deck. That is, you only go one rare in the whole damn deck. Everything else has be common and uncommon. Other than that, it's a normal commander deck. One commander, 99 of the cards. Go to town. So, what have I got? I'm going to do blue-red. Let's see what I've got. This is a box of stuff that, this here. So it's a box of stuff that either I have an extra of. In my binder, I only have one of any copy of a card, unless the art is different. So for example, I have another Reliquary Tower in the binder, so I don't put it in the binder. Or it's cards that I haven't put away yet. So I'll do a Reliquary Tower, because I'm going to do Niv Mizzet. Command Tower, pretty sure that's not a rare. I don't know if I need that. Corrosive Verge, don't need that. Rare. Floodplain, now that'll get me an island. I don't like playing fetch lands that cite another land type, but because it doesn't have a color identity, I can play it. And I think I've got one that gets mountains out of here. Lightning Greaves, yep, let's do that. Hedron Archive. 4, add double colorless, sack it, draw 2 cards. I don't know. Soul Ring. Yeah, but I think of it another Soul Ring. Well, it fits the Luminary. Locks to Warhammer. Why not? Burnished Heart. Not sure if I want that. Library Ling. Not sure. Rare. Crystal Shard. Okay. So, 3. 3 to use it. Or 1 blue to use it. Return target creature to owner's hand unless to pay 1. So I can bounce my creatures with the comes under play ability back to my hand and reuse them. Rare. Not my colors, not my colors, not my colors. Rare. Not my colors. Not my colors. No, 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 no. Nope. It's all black. Rare. Arcane Denial. Yep. Why not? Rare. Memory Lapse. Probably not a rare. Counterspell, I definitely know that's not a rare. Rare, 10 minute, no. I don't know. Why not? I've got this for Zami. I got this for Zami, but the Deepwater Mentor is actually better in a Zami than, because it gives all the blue creatures unblockable. He gives them flying, takes away flying from my opponents. So if they can't have flying, then that's effectively unblockable. Yeah, I should put him in the zombie. So let's set him to the side. Rare. Rare. Insight. I don't know if that's a rare or not. I need to look that up. Okay, let's skip down to red. Rare. Huh. Why not? Cinderclasm. Well, in a one rare deck, what happens is Damnation, Toxic Deluge, Wrath of God, Austere Command, all the stuff is rare. All the good board sweepers are rare. So creatures are going to pretty much run around unchecked, barring uncommon point destruction or some uncommon creature that does something. There aren't that many good uncommon sweepers. There's not. That's what happened the last time we did this. And I thought that the genie was part of that experiment, but he doesn't. He said he's not, so that must have happened before he joined my magic group. And I was playing Gahiji the Honored One, Naya colors, and it just degenerated into this slog. It wasn't much fun to play. That's why I'm doing Niv Mizzet. I'm going to do combo. Of course, I have to order Curiosity because I do not actually own a copy. But that's neither here nor there. So let's see. Lands. I could put Macadian Bazaar, comes play tapped, put storage counters on it. And I've got Sappers Cove too, which is the blue one. Not sure if I even want to bother. Let's see. Anything here interesting that's an uncommon? Crystal Vein, but I don't have any. I'm not going to have any real ways of getting lands back, so no point. Seat of the Synod, I don't think I'll need that. Now, the red-blue, blue-red artifact indestructible land, that could be interesting. Temple of Epiphany is rare. There we go, Bad River. I thought I had one. So, Bad River can get me a mountain. Floodplain can get me an island. What else? Tiffery's Isle is a rare. Coral Atoll, is that a rare? Comes to play tapped. Bounce an untapped island I control or bury it. And it gives me island and cutlass. So it's a crew land. It doesn't really give me that much though. I mean, it's pretty, it's beautiful. Maybe I'll come back to that. Maybe put that in there. I do not have the I don't have the Demir bounce land. Graven Cards is rare. Not that it goes in the deck, I'm just saying. Skarg, not in my colors. What about one of these? Comes to play tapped, and I can scry one. Comes to play tapped, but it gives me blue-red, and I can use 4 mana I can scry. So maybe that'll be interesting. What else? I don't have the blue-red one of these. Nope. I don't have the blue-red of those. I've got Siobhan Reef Cascade. I mean, I've got a lot of blue-red lands, but they're fucking rare, so can't run them. I don't have the blue-red storage land that can produce either color. Maybe it's cheap, maybe I can get it. Ice Flow. Is Ice Flow an uncommon? Choose not to tap target creature while flying to attack you, as long as it remains tapped. It does not tap during its color. I'll have to keep that in mind. I have to look up and see if it's a rare, because it might be. Or whatever flavor of uncommon U3, I think it was, that was passed for rare in that set. Nothing here. Opal Palace? Nah. Well, maybe. So, Opal Palace. Add 1 mana of any color mana pool. Spend this mana cash commander. Can play additional plus and plus encounters. Why not? Get to encampment. I could put that in. Fairy Enclave. I could put that in. Temple of the False God. I thought I had one in here, didn't I? Coast Verge, Academy Ruins, Grasslands. No, so I need to take it out of the binder, amazingly enough. Which usually is not the case. Which one? I guess I'll get the English Scourge. Take that out. I already pulled a Reliquary Tower, Rogue's Passage. Do I want that? I'm not sure. I think Niv Mizzet. I think the deck is going to be pretty color hungry. That's my experience playing Niv Mizzet. He's rare. Fuck. Third Dynamo Expedition map is common. So I could run that, but I don't think I'll need it. What land am I going to be looking for? Could run Thran Dynamo. Think about that. See if I need it. If I go for artifact creatures, I could put in Jorah's Toolbox. But I need to wait because I don't think I'll be putting in that many artifact creatures. I don't have an Izzet Signet here. Huh. Oh well. Maybe there's one further on. Maybe we've got an alternate version. I doubt it. But it's possible. see. A lot of rares here. Plus, I don't quite know what I'm going to do with the decks. I'm just... Ooh, Skull Clamp is an uncommon. And I happen to have one here. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Maybe I do want a Burnished Heart. I don't know, what else? I've already got the Lightning Greaves. I don't know if I want to put in Swiftfoot Boots. It depends on how often I would be targeting my own creatures. Maybe I should pull that anyway, but I'll wait. I'll wait and see what else I come up with. Voltaic Key, but do I have any artifacts I really want? If I put in the Thran Dynamo, Voltaic Key becomes better. If I only have Thran Dynamo for the key, it's not that great. I mean, there's also Crystal Shard, but I don't know. Whisper Silk Cloak. So here's what I was saying. I've got 2 Whisper Silk Cloaks, but they have the same art, although they're from different sets and they have different. This one has flavor text, this one does not. So therefore, I consider it different enough to have more than one copy in the binder. If I had another 10th edition Whisper Silk Cloak, it would not be in the binder. What about Gold Vein Pick? I can run Diamond Pick, actually. So I'll run Diamond Pick. Bladed Souls is rare. Paradise Mantle I don't think I'll need. Mind Crank, I'm not doing anything like that. Brass Squire, depending on how many equipment I put in, I'll put in Brass Squire. Right now I'm just going through. Wouldn't that be great if that was an uncommon? Oh, that'd be fucking hilarious. But it's not. It's not. I already put in a Loxodon Warhammer because I had an extra one. See, Loxodon Warhammer was in the box, but here's the other one. And I do not have an extra Izzet Signet. So I'm going to look at the hybrid cards I have and see if there's anything I can run. And then I'll post this. You know, you can see the deck as it's going. Anything you can think about it yourself. Like I said, we like to try different things. The games can sometimes get stale. Long Pete, over the past few months, his attendance has become completely unreliable because he's got a lot of other problems. He's got a lot of other things to think about, so he doesn't join us as much. So we have 3-man games, and they just kind of devolve into the same, well, 1 Kingmaker and 2 guys slugging it out. That's kind of how it happens. Saheeli is an uncommon, but I don't remember what she does. She does something, and then neg 2 she does something else. Comes to play with 5 loyalty. She looks cool, looks really cool, but I got her for the art. I got her for the art, and she was cheap, so she can't be that. It can't be that exciting. How much time? I've got a few minutes. Let's look at the multicolor. I'll just flip through and look for red, blue. I'm not going to really hit on anything. Jura, I talked about last night. She could be my commander, but the problem with her in this is going to be the same problem that I have when I had her as a standard. Rarity is irrelevant commander deck. My bonus figure out, all I have to do is keep her off the board, and then I need a hard cast, shit that costs 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, rather than put it in time stream and just wait a couple turns. So that's what happens. She gets killed all the time and gets knocked out. Maybe I'll get 1 or 2 things out, but the deck doesn't win. The deck can't really stand up to the other decks the lads are fielding anymore. That's happening to another deck I have. Electrolyze is rare. Fuck. Another deck I have that's happening to it, but I think I have some ways around that. Near the Wild Mage, I just don't want to. That requires a lot of thought. Because okay, you cast a spell, you put it on top of its own library if you want to. If you do reveal card to the top of your library to reveal a non-land card, you may cast up paying its mana cost. Then the rest go on the bottom. Now, if I hit a counterspell, obviously I don't want to cast it. but it stays on top of my library, so I know it's there. Otherwise, maybe I'll get something interesting. I don't know. Maybe the thing, excuse me. The thing is, she doesn't come down until turn 6, barring mana acceleration, mana rocks. So I'm not really sure if I want to do that. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do that. Right now, I'm still going with the Niv Mizzet plan because I've already got a set. Karanos, God of Storms. He's mythic, so he cannot go in the deck. He could be the commander. I don't think it'd be very exciting commander, so I'm not even going to bother. There it is. And I'm just going to pull out a Niv Mizzet. I asked you lads yesterday to tell me which one of the two you think I should play. Which one you think you like the art on better. I think I'll go with the old frame for now. So if you lads, if you vote in the comments and you say get the other one, what are you doing, then I'll get the other one because I don't know what I'm doing. Nothing blue-red here, that's uncommon. Nothing blue-red there at all. Nothing blue-red. Well, Rowan is red, and then she flips over, and Will is blue, but they're mythic. League Guildmage. And some of these cards I'm really going to be reaching for to hit that critical number of 63 plus 37 lands, or 62 plus 37 lands. One of them is Niv Mizzet, so that's either 61 or 62 other cards. Blue-red, 2/2 Human Wizard, 3 in blue, tap dark card, X, red, tap, copying instant or sorcery spell I control. She might be useful. She might be fun. Like I said, I put together the deck as an experiment and then go from there. Okay, so I can give her spin 1, she gets +1, -1 till end of turn. So if I do it more than 2 times, she dies. When she dies, she lightning bolts something. Big fucking deal. I have her for the art. Got her in a... Did I get her in... Yeah, I pulled her out of Modern Horizons pack, and I liked it. It's pretty art, so I kept it because it has 0 financial value. There's no point in even looking it up on the buy list. Anything blue-red here? Nope. Anything blue-red here? Fire and Ice, which is a rare. Nope, no rare. Or no uncommons, no blue-red. No blue-red. Well, there's Growl, Caller of Storms, but he's a mythic, so he's not going to go in the deck. Nothing there, nothing there. I don't have that many blue-red cards. Blue-red multicolor cards. Saheeli, but she's a mythic. She'd be good. Blue-red 2/4/2/2 Human Artificer. Blue-red tap. Create tokens copy of another artifact or creature I control. Except it's also an artifact. She makes a machine copy out of something and it has haste. But then you have to destroy it, sacrifice it at the end of the turn. That's it. That's it for multicolor. So I'll pull some more lands. I'll see what else I've got. Cinderclasm, Prismari Campus. We've got 1 counter spell. Alright, so that's it for now. I'll go through the blue and the red later and try to figure something out. But so far, it's not looking anywhere close to 100 cards.